Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Funded Trader. Today, we have a very special guest with us who just claimed a $100,000 funded. Please introduce yourself, sir.
Hello, Dennis and everyone. My name is Emmanuel Akol.
And where do you call home?
I live in Uganda. I'm from Kampala.
Really?
The capital city of Uganda.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what do you do for a living over there?
Actually, at the time when I started trading, I was a student. I was studying at the university. I was doing information technology. So at the time when I was starting trading, that was the very time when I was also starting the course. Actually, I've already completed the course, but currently I'm now trading full time.
And how did you actually start out in Forex?
It was I was watching a YouTube video, then one of the adverts popped in. I was about option trading, so I just followed the ads. Then I started doing the option trading. I did it for like 1 year. Then I just decided to switch to Forex trading.
And so
that was 2019.
Okay,
yeah.
So you've been doing this for a few years?
Yeah, quite a few years now.
And how long did it take you from when you started to become fully funded?
I got funded. My first funded account, I got it with FTMO. That was at the beginning of 2021.
So 2 years since you started and then you became funded?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So, I mean, that's the best we can do for the time being, you know. Some people take even 10 years to start finding success. So, I'm happy for you that you found it so quickly. And how did you actually hear about the funded trader?
About the funded trader, actually, I was already in the game of prop trading at the time when the funded trader was started. Actually, I've been following Blake Olson, YouTube channel. Yeah. Then he posted video that he is going to start a co-funded prop firm. I was so excited because I've been following him for a very long time.
Yeah, he's a really great guy.
Yeah. I just got it from the very beginning. I've been seeing what's going on with the prop firm. Actually, I didn't go in immediately. I had to first see how the business model is being laid or established. So it took me some few time before I bought my first challenge with the funded trader.
Yeah. So what do you like about the funded trader?
There are many factors actually. The first one is the maximum drawdown is up to 12%. That's very generous, you know, because like when you're doing the challenge, you know, sometimes you go in to a drawdown of 5%, 6%, but because you know that the maximum drawdown is 12%, so that's going to help you psychologically to recover and be able to pass the challenge. Yeah,
because if it happens too quickly, you know, you start being afraid to enter trades. Like I've heard where when you go down into drawdown too much, you don't even want to trade because you think every trade you're gonna take is gonna kill your account. And so
and also and also the maximum daily loss is 6%. Yeah, those are the two main factors why I really like the funded trader. But generally, like the whole business model is really good, because even we have up to 600K maximum funding. You know, that's really great.
Yeah. So are you gonna look to grow your account to that size or get more funded challenges, or what's the plan?
My plan with the funded trade is to get the maximum funding. That's up to 600K, and then scale it up. Actually, because I have my own risk management plan that I'll be using so that I stay with the funded account for as long as possible. without blowing it.
Yeah, because a lot of people get a
Yeah,
funded, but then in the first few months they end up without the account anymore by breaching some of the rules. So if you have a
yeah,
plan, that's very good, and
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
believe you'll have the funded for many years to come.
yeah.
And so,
Yes, yes, sure.
is there something that you wish you did differently when you first started?
Yes. I wish I met someone who was already profitable, because the whole of those 2 years from the very beginning, I've been learning the hard way. Okay, I just go to YouTube and get some content. I go to Google and look for some information. So that's the reason why, like, it took me some good years to really get on a good form. So I wish, like, I just met someone who, like, just show me the right thing, because, like, I learned the hard way, and because I learned the hard way, there are things that I've been doing it the wrong way. So it took me some time
Yeah,
to get to know the right way.
yeah.
So
Do
if
you
I met someone who was already good at the game, it would have been better.
do you say that you still have some bad habits? Like, what are some bad habits you're trying to get rid of?
Um, um, Not really, not really. Right now, I know what to do. I know what
Yeah.
to do.
I
Yeah,
thought I caught you. I thought I caught you there. Yeah, I mean, if you're funded, you're doing something right. So just keep on pushing and getting those
yeah,
payouts and going towards the future. But
yeah.
what is a hard lesson that trading has taught you?
Accepting the loss, I could say that. Accepting the loss. That that was because, like, like, it's not easy to take the loss. Like, you could start trading the account, and you want to be like getting, winning trades all the time, but the loss comes in. So, like, accepting the loss was the hardest lesson I've learned. Because, like, we have to accept that loss is part of the game, and we cannot do away with it. So we just have to manage the risk. Keep the losses by keeping the losses as small as possible, and aiming for bigger profit targets.
Yeah, because nobody
Yeah,
wins. Nobody wins all the time. I mean, you're gonna have losses.
yeah,
Trading is about losses. You can maybe
yes,
get a streak of wins, but eventually you're gonna have a streak of losses too. And if you lose too
yeah,
much at once or per trade, then your account or your funded or your challenge, it will fail. And
yeah, yeah.
so, what motivated you to become a funded trader specifically?
Come again?
Like, what motivated you to start with prop firms instead of trading your own money?
There's great reward from prop trading, especially, like, if you have little capital.
Hmm.
Okay, like, you're just starting from the ground. I mean, starting from zero, from nowhere. Prop trading is a great opportunity, because there's great reward. Let's say, like, for example, like, you have only 500 USD. You have only $500, and if you are to try to put it into your personal account, the gain or the results of your trading is going to be so low. Okay, so sometimes, like, you'll be looking at people making crazy money. Now you want to make crazy money as other people, but now you will start opening crazy lots and end up
Hmm.
blowing the account. But if you take that $500 and to buy these challenges, like 100K challenge, and you're able to pass it, you're going to be getting funded with 100K, 100K with with 10% maximum loss, or 12% for the funded trader. So that's 12,000, the maximum that you can
Yes.
risk. So if you manage with that proper risk, with that maximum 12% drawdown, you'll be able to make even you $500. Your initial investment,
Yes,
you can make it with
yes,
one
exactly.
great, yeah. So that's a great opportunity there for those who are beginning from nowhere like us.
Yeah, one way to look at your funded or any just account that you have, if you have $100,000, but like you said, the maximum drawdown is 12,000. So if you trade the account as if you have a $12,000 account, then you'll never
Exactly.
lose the account, because if you have
There's no way.
100,000, yes, you can risk 1%, which is 1,000, but then you can only lose 12 trades. But if you trade as if it's a
Exactly.
$12,000 account, 1% is 120. Then you can lose so many trades. If you lose 100 trades in a row, you need to try to find something different to do, because
Yeah.
you're the
Yeah.
unluckiest person
That's
there
exactly
is.
what I
So
always tell other traders. That's exactly what I always tell other traders. A lot of traders are blowing their accounts because they're risking 1% of the whole account size, which is a lot. So you can blow the account very fast. But if you are to be taking the 1% of the maximum drawdown that you allow, for example, on a 100K account, the maximum loss is 12,000. So if we are to risk like 1% of 12,000, there's no way you can blow a funded account. There's no way you can blow. Yeah,
there's no way unless you literally lose
that's
100
the
trades in a row. So if you have some
that's
type
actually
of risk management, you have some type of, even above a 1 point anything risk to reward, you will win. Just
yes, yes, and that's what I intend to do with my maximum 600K when I get all those accounts. Actually, that's how I do it, but I still want more capital so that the outcome is decent.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if you have $100 or you have a $1 million account, the numbers that you're entering are the same. They're just multiplied differently, you know? Instead of entering 0.01, you can enter a 10 lot on like $1 million account. And even though the numbers are like the same in terms of what you're trading, you have drastically different outcomes. And so that's why trading prop firms is such a blessing, because you have access to this unbelievable capital and you can achieve
The
any
leverage is
dreams
a
that you
lot.
have. So truly, truly, it's an amazing opportunity for everyone looking to get funded. And here's a personal question, but we have to know the details, you know. So, how many accounts have you blown in your career?
On the pro farms, I've blown like, okay, if I'm to add like the challenges and some of my initial funded accounts, it can reach over 15, but it's less than 20 around there.
Yeah, but still, again, like
if I'm to combine all the challenges that I've
challenges, personals, everything, right?
Yeah. So it's around there, around between 15 to 20.
But it really doesn't matter how many accounts or how long the journey is for you, because once you achieve the funded that gives you the payout, you know, you're gonna make back all the money that you've lost over time.
I made it back a long
because
time ago.
because people are paying money to become educated in school. People are paying money for all these different things, and it takes, you know, how long does it take to get educated? 4 years in college, 4 more years for a master's degree, you know. So trying to become a trader in a year or less, you're gonna run into problems. Like, unless you're an actual prodigy legend, then just like the rest of us, you're gonna go through all of the different struggles until you finally reach that point where one withdrawal is gonna pay back everything that you've lost.
Everything, yeah.
So
exactly.
And what are some of your favorite pairs to trade?
I trade gold, Dow Jones, and GBP USD. Those are the three my favorite pairs.
What time zone do you, or what session do you normally trade?
My trade London session and New York. Between those two, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, living on the West Coast, you know, it's hard to trade the London because it's 11 p.m. to the morning. So it's like
Yeah, those.
when I started, I was staying up all night. My eyes were like falling out of my head. But now I learned my lesson, and I
Yeah,
mostly try to trade like from New York or on, because at the end of the day, the markets are moving all at all moments except for when they're closed for a short moment.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's like a misconception that you can't make money just because you're not trading London. You know, you can make money at any point in the market as long as you have a good
yeah, yeah.
strategy and edge, and you have a good risk management plan.
Absolutely.
And so, would you consider yourself a swing trader, intraday, or more of a scalper?
Between scalping and intraday. Yeah, that's my style of trading.
And so, would you like to share or give us a quick insight into your strategy?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Let's go over to the charts. Okay, you're good to start.
So yeah, yeah. So you can see the prices in a downtrend. So about my strategy is very simple. I look for one Fibonacci levels and chart pattern like double top and double bottom. So the one thing that I need to know is I need to know where the market is heading to. Is it uptrend or a downtrend within that day? Okay, because my style of trading is intraday. So for example, like with this US trade that I took this week, earlier this week, the US 30 was dropping. So on the 1 hour, I could drop like the Fibonacci. Yeah. So from here, you can see that the price was already between 50% to 61.8%. So from there, once price get to those zone, I quickly switch to 1 minute time frame. So on the 1 minute time frame, I'll be looking at my pattern. It's actually, to me, it's the final confirmation for me to get in the market. So I call it a 1, 2, 3. So I need to see, I could drop the trend line from there, from the 1 minute, depending on the structure that is building, because like I need to confirm if the price wants to reverse from that Fibonacci level. So the 1, 2, 3 like this one, now you can see the two touches already. So I could wait for the third one and see. The moment the price closes up below the trend line, that's enough signal for me to get in. So from here, you can see the first touch, and the second one, then the third one. So from there, once price starts closing on a 1 minute below the trend line at the third touch, I'll start getting in. With my stop loss very tight, slightly above the trend line like that. And yeah, so I just get in, and I'm going to be targeting, always I target the recent low or structure low, the recent structure low or structure high, depending on whether I'm on down or downtrend or an uptrend. So in this case, our recent low, you can see
This low
it's
on the
around
one
that
hour,
level.
right? This
Yes,
1 hour
yes,
low, right?
yes, yes, exactly. So I just get in once I've seen the signal and let my trade play out. So in this case, you can see
Oh my
target got hit.
goodness. Oh
like this.
my goodness.
With this one,
Imagine, and you're on a funded account. So you're doing damage to the
so with
markets
this
that
one,
are not seen.
yeah. So with this one, I take low risk on the funded account. I risk between 0.1% of the account to 0.2% of the account.
Yeah, so you're risking a percentage of the total maximum drawdown, as you mentioned, right?
Exactly,
You're not
exactly,
risking the
exactly.
100,000 percentage, you're
Yeah,
risking 12,001%, so like
yes.
$100 or something.
And when I make some profit, now I can increase my risk a little bit to 0.5% of the account.
Yeah, yeah.
But I increase it only when I've made some profit.
Yeah, of
But my
course. When
starting
you
risk is between 0.1 to 0.2% of the account.
Yeah, when you scale the account and everything is going in the right direction, increasing the risk gradually is the way to do it, because you're not dropping 100
Exactly.
lots and trying to catch this wave, because obviously that would net you a lot of profit. But to actually catch a trade like this, you can't be entering such tight stop losses, or else you will fail. So yeah, so that sums it up for his strategy. It's very simple. I mean, he's looking at key levels, he's using Fibonacci's, and he's just following a
Yes.
simple 1, 2, 3 rule for a trend line on the
Yes.
1 minute in his key areas of the Fibonacci. And even if he loses 1 or 2 or 3 in a row, eventually when he gets the trade, the risk to reward will surely make up for what he might have lost in the time being, because he might lose 3 in a row trying to get a position, but then he'll catch a trade with 70 risk to reward, and he'll make back everything he lost and more. And so with that being said, I have one more question for you. So long term, what do you believe the funded trader will do for the industry?
I do believe the funded trader, actually, right now, the funded trader is already on top of the game. He's one of the best profile in the industry right now. With few improvements that the prop trading, the funded trader is making, I really believe they'll be on top of the game, like number one profile that every trader wants to get funded will just be running to the funded trader.
Yeah, so that's what we can hope for. And again, it was really nice meeting you. I hope you get that 600,000 funded. Hope you scale it up to 1 billion. I hope you're trading US 30 out of your mind like you've been doing. So again, super nice to meet you. You're a great dude, and best wishes to you in your trading.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, and everybody, thank you for watching this video. Again, leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe if you're new here. We do a lot of different content. We go over different accounts, and we show you the transparency that you might want to see from a prop firm and you might have never seen. So thank you again for watching, and have a great day.